guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how we're gonna quickly go from mommy to baddie in 5 minutes. So use whatever time you have. Me personally, I know in the mornings I don't have that much time to get ready. This does help me feel better in the morning, so I try to do this while my kids are taking a nap. I just finished a tutorial. As you can tell, my kids are now awake. I am done with my routine. So if you guys want to know how I achieve this look, just keep watching. So the first thing I like to do is just kind of wake up my skin. My cousin introduced me to the Neutrogena Hydro Boost City Shield, and it is a gel mist. I love to just spray this on my skin. It kind of wakes me up, and then it adds a little bit of moisture. So that's the first thing I like to do. Then I'm going to take my Aesop Vitamin C Rose Petal Serum, and I like to just put this all on my skin. It's important to make sure that your skin is really hydrated underneath your makeup, and I'm really big on skincare, so I'm trying to get my skin back to a place that it was before. Yeah, I like to just hydrate my skin with those two things first. And y'all, this I use throughout the day. You can wear this under or over your makeup, so whenever I feel tired or just need a boost, I just spray that on my face. It just really wakes me up and gives me like a little boost of energy. Some of the steps are optional. I feel like you should base it upon how much time you know you have, so it can range from 5 minutes to 30 minutes. I know in the morning my kids usually take a nap for about an hour and a half, so I usually will try and have my coffee, eat something for breakfast, and do whatever little makeup or beauty routine that I want to do. The first thing I'm going to do is color correct. This step is definitely optional. If you don't have a lot of time, you can skip this step, but I like to color correct because I have some hyperpigmentation around my mouth area. Then I'm just going to blend that out. This is a brush from Real Technique, and what I used to color correct was my LA Pro Girl concealer in orange. These are from their line of color correctors. Next, I'm gonna go right in with my foundation. I'm using Maybelline's Fit Me foundation. This is the shade 340 Cappuccino, and this is also the matte and poreless. They also have a dewy one, I believe. So my recommendation is, if you know that you're not going anywhere important, use a more affordable drugstore foundation. That way, if you have like your favorite high end, you can save that one. I still think this one works really well. So I'm just gonna take a flat brush. This brush is from It Cosmetics, and I find that putting it on with a kabuki style brush saves some time, because sometimes you never know how much time you're gonna have, so that definitely helps. You can kind of just quickly put it all over your face. I'm also putting the foundation over my lids. That is going to act just as a base, because I know I'm not going to be doing a lot of shadows. I always tell people, just do what works for you. Everybody's different, so what works for me may not work for you, and what you guys prefer, I may not prefer. This is just how I like to wear my makeup. Okay, next we're going to conceal. I'm going to be using my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. This is in the shade Caramel. I don't recommend going too light on your concealer if you know that you're in a rush, just because it's going to take you longer to blend out. Try to just go maybe 1 to 2 shades lighter. I think doing your makeup, especially now that I'm a mom, just kind of makes you feel better. Recently, I've been trying to just force myself to continue with my beauty routine that I would have before I had kids, just because it makes you feel like yourself again. And sometimes you don't even realize that you're not feeling like yourself. That just kind of helps me feel normal, you know? I'm definitely going to make this more of a priority, just so that I can keep my mood good, especially if you're dealing with depression issues. I know I was dealing with, and still am dealing with, some postpartum issues, and it's normal. I think it's important to know that that's okay. This really just helps boost your mood, because you're like, sometimes as a mom you forget you're popping. Kids are on you all day, spit up, crying, you look a mess, you forget like, I'm popping, you know? So yeah, this definitely will just kind of shift your mood. Even just fixing your hair or something small, I think is important, just to take that time for self-care every day. So yeah, I'm just taking a wet beauty blender and I'm blending that concealer in. I'm just going to set my concealer, and I'm using my Laura Mercier translucent powder, and I'm just going to set my concealer with that. I'm not going to be doing a heavy contour, but I still want my face to really look contoured. So a quick way to help with that, just apply the translucent powder under where you would contour. You see how that kind of just highlights that area right there and helps kind of chisel your face. To set my foundation, I'm going to be using MAC's Mineralized powder in the shade Dark. I'm just using a fluffy brush, and I'm just going everywhere. Oh God, I think I hear one of my kids. Maybe not. Is anybody else kind of scared of their kids? Late at night, if I'm doing something or during nap time, I try to be so quiet because it's like they hear the faintest noise and it's over with. Just go over and kind of dusting off that translucent powder. So next, I'm just gonna do a quick little bronzing contouring. I'm gonna take the same mineralized powder but in the shade Dark Deepest, and I'm just going to quickly contour with that. I'm also going to take a smaller brush and just contour my nose a little bit. So I'm not going to do a lot of shadow. So instead, I'm just going to take a fluffy blending brush, and I'm just going to go right into my crease area with that same bronze shade. Then on the lid, I'm going to use that same brush, and I'm going to go in with the dark mineralized powder, and I'm just going to apply that right on my lid. Then I'm going to add a little bit of blush to the look. This is from Kat Von D. The shade is Hansel and Gretel. I don't know if they still sell these. I bought this a long time ago from TJ Maxx actually. So I'm just going to add a little bit of color to my cheeks to look a little bit more awake. I don't remember how much this was, but I know it was really affordable. Probably only $5 or $6. I am going to do a little bit of highlight, and I'm using my favorite Global Glow from MAC, and I'm just applying that right on top of that blush. And this is just going to give the skin a nice, pretty, natural,
sun-kissed type of glow.
So pretty. So this is kind of a good everyday highlight. See how when you turn, you can just see where the light hits it? It's perfect. I'm also going to put that on my Cupid's bow. And I'm going to take a smaller brush down the bridge of my nose. Make sure when you're putting highlight on your nose that you are using a small defined brush, because if you put too much, it's really going to draw attention to the center of your face. Excuse my nails. Quarantine time, I'm struggling. I need to redo them. I'm also going to pop that highlighter in the inner corners of my eyes. And this also will make it look like you did your eyeshadow. A lot of times when I have a client, they'll be like, oh, I want my eyeshadow just like yours. And I'm like, I don't even have on eyeshadow. It just makes it look like you did something to your eyes. I'm gonna put on a little bit of liner. And that was the Urban Decay Glide On Pencil. That's my favorite eyeliner. Brows, we're gonna keep it kind of simple because usually you probably don't have a lot of time to do a long brow routine. Natural brows are really in right now, so that is definitely a plus. I'm going to keep it really simple. I'm going to take an angled brush and my brow powder duo from Anastasia, and I'm just going to do small strokes to mimic hairs. That was only a few strokes and that made a complete difference. So just be really light-handed, just add hair-like strokes. This is another optional step. You definitely don't have to do this. I'm just going to take some of my concealer and highlight under my brow. You can even just blend it out with your finger. That way it's still natural. And I only applied it right under my arch and outward, and then I blended it towards the front. Versus applying it directly to the front, it'll be really harsh right there and you'll have a lot to blend out. And that also is going to help with the appearance of eyeshadow. I'm also going to line my lids. So I'm just going to use my liner as my top liner. And then I'm just going to wipe the foundation off of my lips. Then I'm just gonna line my lips. I'm using Cork from MAC. Then pick any type of natural gloss that you like. This is from NYX in the shade Natural. This is a really, really pretty everyday gloss. I know why it's called natural, because it's really natural, but it still has like a pop of color, and it just gives you like the tone of your natural lips vibes. We're going to pop on some lashes. So I have Duo Glue on my lashes and I'm just letting that sit. But while that's drying, I'm just going to fix my hair. I feel like every mom has to have a quick hair routine. My go-to is a custom wig. I customize this wig. It's just a closure with some curly bundles. It's really quick and easy. I can just pop it on and I don't have to worry about my hair, and it's curly, so I can just take a spray bottle, just wet the hair a little bit. This is like the quickest hair routine ever. Look how pretty that is. Then add your favorite oil. I'm using this coconut oil from Organics. You don't really need a lot, just to add some shine. It smells so good. So this is our final result. We went from mommy to baddie real quick. Like I said, just doing something to yourself just makes you feel better. We're moms, yes, but we're still ourselves. Make sure you guys are subscribed to my channel and give this video a thumbs up if you like it, and comment below if you want to see more beauty tutorials. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.